Take us to the emotion of that game because, I mean, if you were a Patriots fan or you weren't a Patriots fan, that season, I'm a Titans fan, been an Oilers fan my whole entire life. I was rooting for you guys. I mean, I was watching a perfect season happen. I was watching those things because most of the time people talk about the highs of the emotion of what you've been able to do in your life. But a lot of times people don't get a chance to be able to sit with you, or sometimes they don't even go to that place as far as like, talk to us about the low part of it and the emotion that you went through during that game.
Yeah, I mean, it was, we'd played the Giants in the last game of the year, and it was a tough game. I mean, they always played us tough, and, it was one of those things. We actually got away with a few games that year, whether it be a penalty in the perfect time for us to overcome it, or a call going this way or that way, or playing in weather, and a team drops a pass in the. I think we played the Ravens, and they were close. We should have lost to them on Monday Night Football, but we came away with a victory. And so when we got to that game, there was a lot of emotions, and there's a lot of pressure from being undefeated. So the worst part of the Super Bowl is the week leading up to it, because you're not playing a game. It's basically just all media requests. You're practicing, you're trying to rest, you're trying to stay prepared, you're trying to do it all, but it's like an empty bye week where it's just like overkill on information, and most guys just want to play the next week. Like a bye week in the middle of the season is good for your body, but a bye week before the Super Bowl is just like too much time to think about it and too much time to listen to what everyone else is saying. And so whether or not that got to somebody or under our skin, but there was some moments in that game that guys could have made plays, and for whatever reason it didn't happen. And the team sport, you got to roll with the punches. You celebrate the victories as a team, and you lose as a team, and for some reason they got us, and I got some friends on that team that I look at to this day. I'm like, there'd be statues of us somewhere. That was so close, but it didn't happen. And, out of all the rings that I have, I talk about that one the most, honestly, because we were so close to the top of the mountain.
Take us to 2001 AFC Championship game, because Tom was just in the studio and he was saying the emotion in the AFC Championship. I just became privy to this information when he was here. He said that people say that the energy of the AFC Championship game is bigger than the Super Bowl. And I was like, Lonnie's going to say no, but you agreed.
I agree. Yeah, because it's a home game, right? For, obviously whoever has the better record. So that year we played in Pittsburgh, and it was just a sea of yellow everywhere. And we weren't playing very good on offense. We scored a couple special teams touchdowns. There was a blocked kick for a touchdown, and then Troy Brown took one, either scored a touchdown or got it to like 5. And then Brady got hurt, and Drew Bledsoe came in and won the game for us. And so it was actually a controversy of who's going to start the Super Bowl. But I remember, walking out of there, I had a couple terrible towels myself. I was like, I'm taking these things home. We were in the locker room, dropping the people's elbow on it and stuff. But what a great place to play. And you can't ask for anything more in atmospheres like that. That's what it's all about.